Hello, so my name is Kyle, for those that don't know me. For obviously those that do, hello. I'm in university and I'm studying paramedic science at the University of Worcester. And before I started university, I was quite apprehensive about, my mental health at university, how I'm going to cope at university, moving away from my family, leaving my dog, and yeah, I was quite worried about it. So I wanted to make this video for the people that are starting university or are looking to start university maybe this year or next year, maybe in the January intake. And maybe it might give you like an ease of mind as well, and I'm just going to basically explain how I deal and promote my mental health, because it is important. At the end of the day, mental health is important. We focus our health, our general health as important as well. If we got a cold, we'll go to the doctor. So if we have poor mental health, it's serious. So I wanted to stress that there. So let's get into it. So when I moved to university, it was quite weird. We arrived at the halls, we unpacked all of my stuff here, said goodbye to my mum, and that was it. I was on my own with 5 people. Yeah, 5 people. I'm only with 4 because we're waiting on the other one to arrive. And you are then just plonked in halls with these 5 people, and you're left to just get on with it. At the end of the day, you're just left to get on with it. And that can be quite difficult for people. I'm quite sociable, so I can literally talk to anybody and get along with them. If some people aren't, they might struggle with that. So the first thing I would consider when you go to university is try and find people in your flat, or in your flat or the accommodation that you're sharing, and get in like a group chat on Facebook or WhatsApp or something like that, just so you can get to know them. So it isn't there's like a barrier there when you arrive, that you just know each other, and that really did help for me because I already had the people that I'm sharing the flat with on Facebook, and we used to call sometimes at night, just get to know each other. Obviously me and Jacob already knew each other, but the other 3 we didn't know. So I found that really helped. The other thing that I was worried about when I started university is I'm going to be away from my family, and that is still difficult. And I've decided that every day I'm going to write them a letter. And I think I'm doing it every Thursday. I'm going to take them down. So I've basically got 7 letters to them. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just call them? I do call them, but I feel as though when I write it down on paper, I don't know how to word this, but when I write it down on paper, it feels like I'm getting what I want to say out. So when they send me the letter back, whenever I miss them or I'm missing home, I can reread the message, the letter. Whether if it was just like a phone call, you can't really do that unless you record the call. And I like that. I really wanted when I was younger to have them like pen pal things, and I wanted to write to my family. I've just sent my first letter today. I'm excited for them to write back. But I think the second thing that I would take into consideration is call your family whenever you can at university. Arrange before you come to university, when you're going to call your family, or talk to your mum and dad on it when they're going to come down. If you can drive, maybe discuss a day when you can drive. But the course I'm in, paramedic science, is much different to any other university course, strictly because we are very academic. So it's very, very difficult to find the time and the space on my course. So you need to make time for everything. You need to be productive. So my third tip would be productive for mental health, because if you don't be productive, you're going to fall behind on work, and then you're going to fall behind on work, and then you're going to push family away and your friends away, the people that mean the most to you. And you don't want that, because then it's just going to be like a spiraling circle at the end of the day. But university isn't all bad. you know, you meet some wonderful people, and I know these people I'm spending the time here at university with, they're going to be friends for life. So do stuff with them. We went to the driving range, played golf the other day. We've been going out on some, you know, to the pub. Given the situation that we're student paramedics, we can't go out as much as I would like to, but we have been going out and having fun and just having some memories. And we've created this rule that we have to eat together every day at the dinner table. So we can share stories when we go on placement. If anyone's ever feeling down or has seen stuff on the road, we can talk to each other about that. But even the little things, like say if someone's just, I don't know, annoyed someone along the lines, you can talk about that at the table. And I think that's very important, to get out what you think. And if you are annoyed at someone, just to tell them that you're annoyed. I'm a strong believer that everyone should eat at the dinner table. And I basically put that out to them straight away. I said, every dinner time, we're eating at the table. So yeah, I just wanted to mention a couple of things that I felt was important at university. If you are considering going to university, I'd really recommend going. It's amazing. And the University of Worcester is absolutely beautiful. You would not regret going to the university. I've met some amazing people along the way here already. I've met some amazing friends. People keep coming up to me in the streets, at nightclubs, at the pubs, around the university, saying that they recognise me from YouTube, which is crazy because I've never ever had that back at home. So it's very important, the power of social media, I believe. You know, the message that you give across on social media can impact many people. And I didn't realise that until these people were saying, you know, I recognise you, your videos really helped me, and it gave me the incentive on how powerful the words can actually be. And I just want people to consider that as well. Like, some people don't think before they say. So if ever you are going to say something and you might think it's going to affect people, stop and just think about what you're saying, because words are very powerful and they can literally make or break someone's day. You know, I realised that the hard way. The situation happened when I was a couple of years ago. I'm not going to go into detail, and also, you know, now people listen to everything I'm saying on social media, and they will with you. So please, please, please word your words right. But yeah, this video helps me as well, because it sounds really strange, but sometimes I am my own culprit. Like, I always say, you know, speak out if ever you're feeling down, or speak to your friends, but sometimes I don't do that. I just seclude myself. And my way of doing it is maybe going and exercising, or, you know, going on a run around the university. But also I like speaking to the camera about things, because it feels like I'm talking to someone even though they're not there, which sounds silly, but it's not. So maybe find your way of dealing with your own mental health. People are different. People deal with things on a completely different basis. Some people might listen to music. Some people might like and go and play tennis. It's completely up to you guys. But I just wanted to make this video to push away the stigma about talking about mental health. If you had the flu, like I mentioned, if you was feeling unwell, if you had stomachache and it was going on for a couple of days, you would speak to people about that. I heard someone say that if you're feeling down for more than 4 days, it's a problem and you need to speak about it. I only just realised that my cupboard's open, so but yeah, if you're feeling down for more than 4 days, get help. I know my university is very, very good at offering help as well. So even if you're not at university, seek help from either your friends, your family, or, you know, like a professional as well. I'd probably recommend a professional. But get help, and yeah, and then focus on you. Do the things that you enjoy. Focus on your career as well. Always take steps forward in life, I believe, and just surround yourself with loving and amazing people. And yeah, and I wish you all the best in your careers, and I'll see you guys in the next video.